today, well, my little niece, some of you might know about her. I've been her guardian for a great many years. And she graduated high school recently with honors. I didn't know what she was going to do, and neither did she. And I was like, well, you could come to work with me. And today's her first day. Boy, this is tight. You know what? I'm just going to stop. Today we have this, I guess, Raywood ash. It's got the deadness going on one side, which makes it a not viable specimen for her to keep and worry about. Oh wow, look at this beautiful vegetable garden, nice landscaping. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Short trip to the chipper.
That big ash tree there? Yeah. By the rat.
Watch your language.
That big ash tree.
I want to video you as you give all the new ground worker instructions. It's actually pretty interesting.
To a susceptible person.
Yeah, she's susceptible.
Would that be the right word?
Not exactly.
But to somebody that seemed
a willing
willing,
learner might be what you kind of mean.
The climber is always going to go up with that small saw first, right? So we'll keep this on standby, but we'll put it out of the way. Let's put it over here so that when we're down to that big wood, this will be sitting here waiting. Can I see this saw? Yeah, so these little top handle saws we always check first thing, and we want it maxed out to the top. I'll have you fill this up so you can.
And sometimes those 200 caps don't close right. You'll have to.
Yeah, so see how there's that little groove right there? Mm-hmm. It likes to, that groove goes into that groove there. And sometimes you'll kind of put it in and then lightly twist with a little bit of push, and then you feel it fall into place. Then lock it. And then just go like that and just check it every time, or else it falls off and the climber gets soaked with gas and it gives them a gas burn.
Or bar oil.
Which feels like poison oak, kind of. Put it over the rock and then twist the lid on. A little bit will pour out. Okay.
And you always look for things that
my gosh.
You always look for things that you might not want to step in.
Hosanna so she understands. Dude, that's disgusting.
But I don't know what's killing it.
I'm not sure. You have any idea what?
I would guess that there's a root that's girdled nutrient uptake on one side of the tree.
Yeah, and with how one.
And so it's killed off one whole side.
Yeah. It's such a beautiful, I loved it for 7 years.
Yeah.
And it's always, the ashes seem like they come out later than the other trees around. But this one's perfect.
Make a rigging like I like to, Damien. I always like to use my one climbing spar as the rigging spar so that I don't have two things to eliminate later. Damien's down there teaching Hosanna all the little details, like tying the lowering rope on, staying busy between big things, you do little things, tipping the bucket over and sort of standing over the bucket and scraping things into it. All kinds of little details that she wouldn't know. She wouldn't have had that technique without Damien telling her. And Damien, no kidding, is the most patient and thorough teacher of the things that he knows of anyone I've ever seen. Totally. Better than anyone. And he learned it all from me. Figure that one out. Light rigging like this, we can just use carabiners. Don't let people tell you that you can't improvise with carabiners and stuff. They'll get on social media and they'll tell you what you can and can't do based on load ratings and stuff, but what they don't tell you is that if you use your common sense and you work within the capacity of your gear, you can use your noodle and do a lot of cool things. Like this is a speed line sling, but we're not going to lower the world with it.
enjoy your ride?
We had this bright idea that if we make a bench out of that tree because she loved it, and maybe she would want to keep it, and then we wouldn't have to haul that wood. But now we've got a bit of effort into it, and we still don't know if she's going to want it.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's for me.
Okay.
But thank you so much. I'm sorry.
It's a little rustic, isn't it?
But that's kind of what I like, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
so, no, I mean, that looks great, but I mean, I don't know, part of me's kind of torn. It'd be hard for me to move it or relocate it.
No, you'll never move it.
Yeah.
Hosanna, first day on the job, one word description.
War.
War. I like it. Hosanna's a good kid. She goes where you point her for sure. She does what she's been instructed to do. She's probably working with us because she knows us and it's more comfortable, I guess, than going out and looking for something. But she's gonna find out that it's not all Hollywood glamour. Sometimes we make it look like that in a video, but there's a reason my back is destroyed and it's not glamorous. Actually, there's a few reasons. One of them is I waited too long to mechanize. Another is I was very aggressive with how I did things and I didn't listen to things like proper lifting techniques. And I didn't think I would ever quit. I thought people retired because they were tired of working, not because they were tired, like they were worn out. I would say, I'll never retire. This is what I love to do. Now, I have to take really good care of myself, physically speaking, doing core work and stuff on my back, or I can't go to work. Like, I'm debilitated to the point where I wouldn't be able to. And now I realize that work is this big blessing that I get to do. So no, it's not glamorous, but it's also a get to do type of thing. In my mind, that's the way I look at it. I do love my job.